Hey there everyone, this is Andrea with Uncorked Moments bringing you another edition of Road Trip Finds. Today's wine comes to me from New Jersey. Who knew? I never put wine in New Jersey together, so when this bottle was gifted to me from my cousins who came and visited from New Jersey, I thought this will be an interesting wine to try today on a very, very hot and steamy day. This is a different style wine for me, one that I don't tend to flock to all the time, and that's why I find it even more unique. This wine is called Jersey Blue for blueberries. Yeah, I love blueberries, so for me this was like super exciting for me to try. This one happens to be, according to the label, the 2014 Governor's Cup Best Blueberry Wine in New Jersey. So apparently New Jersey, you guys love your blueberry wine. Awesome. I can't wait to try this. So I was very intrigued. I chilled it for a while, so it's nice and cold, a little wet here on the bottle. Let's see, I don't want to drop it. That's why. I saw it was 9% alcohol. So right there, like it's probably on the sweeter side. And then when I turned around on the back of the bottle, right there, it tells you right there, it's sweet. So I'm looking forward to trying it. I feel like this is probably more of a dessert wine, but then again, it doesn't have to be, right? I checked out the winery that makes this, and it's actually produced and bottled by a place called Heritage Vineyards, and they are about 30 miles or so south of Philadelphia, but in New Jersey. So it gives you an idea. It's southern New Jersey, and there's a lot of really interesting varietals that grow there, including, let's see, where's my list? We've got some Pinot Noir grows out there, some Bordeaux varietals, Riesling, Syrah. So there's a lot of different grape varieties that actually grow in New Jersey on top of fruit grapes. And I really thought that the story behind this winery was pretty cool because the family has been growing on the same soil since 1853. So over, 6 generations have been growing or have been producing different fruits and vegetables on these lands all these years, and now they've transitioned into producing wines. So they produce other types of wines, not just fruit wine. There are other types that you can check out at their website. But we're going to focus on the Jersey collection. So there's a Jersey wine collection. There's red, white. There's a couple other different types there. And you can check all those out. I'll put the link to the website below. And you can check out how you can find it if you're in New Jersey, where you can find it outside the state, and so forth. But this wine, yeah, about 9% alcohol. And this one, when I poured it, I got a whiff of it. I could already smell sweet. The notes say that this is a light to medium body, and you can definitely see that. You can see that it's definitely a lighter color. And like I said, I can smell it from here. It's just so fragrant. So let's just get to it. Oh yeah, this is total. If I had to guess without knowing what it was, you can totally tell this is blueberry right from the start. I mean, that's all I get. Blueberry, a little bit of that candy kind of flavor. I don't want to say cotton candy, but like a candied smell, as well as what was that? Let's see. They say blueberry sorbet in the description on the website, and I absolutely can smell that. Like, it just has this fun light smell to it. I feel like this is going to be just a very fun wine to drink. So I swirled it a little bit. Let's swirl it again. Let's take another smell. That is sweet. Like I said, I don't tend to gravitate to the sweet wines. It's got a little bit of acidity. My mouth watered a little bit, but it's totally sweet. I can see this being fantastic as a mixing wine to make like a fun sangria. And actually, I found a recipe for you that I'll share below as well. But this is actually very crisp and refreshing. Yeah, that little bit of acidity gives it not that crispness like you would get from a Pinot Grigio or Sauvignon Blanc, but there's a tiny bit in there that just adds to the the beauty of this wine. It's actually not as sweet with the second sip, and I'm sure if I tried it again, which I'm going to, yeah, it seems to almost neutralize a little bit, so it's not overwhelmingly sweet. I I'm liking it more and more as I drink it. The pairings for this, and I was thinking about it, how would I pair something this sweet? Fruit salad. That's the first thing I thought of. If you have some nice fruits, I can see this going really well with a fruit salad, but I can see this going really well with like a nice grilled chicken breast. Maybe not one that's over seasoned or anything like that, but I feel like that would actually complement chicken well. Because I'm thinking of a recipe that I know that's just very lightly seasoned, and I feel like this actually would work pretty well with it. But I can see it going really well with something like a vanilla ice cream as well. I know that sweet and sweet, you kind of, you don't want to overpower one with the other when it comes to food and wine pairing, but I can see this being really refreshing with some vanilla ice cream. But that's something that, like I said, pairing, if you like it, give it a try. And, if it's something you think is thumbs up, great. If not, that's okay. It's all about what you think works best. Let's see, this, like I said, this is all New Jersey blueberries. It is stainless steel fermentation, so there's no oak on it. That's probably too where that crisp kind of flavor comes to this whole, to the whole wine. And this is, like I said, part of a series called Jersey Wine Collection. So you can find it online at that website, and I'll share the website. And it looks like it runs about, retails like around $10 to $12 a bottle, so it's reasonably priced, not too bad. And I think it would be a really nice one for the summer, but it would be interesting too in the fall. I wonder how this would taste as a mulled wine. So if you warm it up a little bit and maybe put a little bit of spices in it, it'd be interesting to play with it. I don't know how well it would work, but this is definitely one I would recommend for a nice hot day like today. And just honestly, on its own, it's pretty good. Let's see. I'm not a big fan of mixing wines either necessarily, but I could see this with sparkling. If you put a sparkling that wasn't sweet in here, it might just give it that effervescence and that kind of just make it a little bit more, alive, if you will, bubbly, and just nice and festive for, a nice summer day. Let's see, this is an award-winning wine. It's, like I said, one of the most popular ones in New Jersey, so it won a lot of different awards, and Heritage Vineyards has been declared, let's see here, the Winery of the Year for 2014 and 15 from the Garden State Wine Growers Association. So this vineyard is very popular and has a lot of clout in the state of New Jersey and is recognized as one of the best producers of wine in the state. So this is definitely one. Again, here I'll show you the labels so you can check it out. And like I said, I know that, on the back it tells you the sweetness level. I'm starting to see that more and more on certain types of wines. I've been seeing it on Riesling more, where they tell you what the sweetness level is, so you kind of know where it falls. And when you're looking for something specific, you can kind of gear which wines work best for what your purpose is at the time. But here's the label, Jersey Blue, right there. It is an award-winning wine, and to be honest with you, I'm pleasantly surprised. I didn't think I was going to like it. I do. Is this something like I said, I don't flock to the sweet wines necessarily, but this is definitely one that if you have sweet wine drinkers in your crowd, they're definitely going to like it. So again, thanks for joining me for this road trip find that made its way to me. And until the next time, cheers. Enjoy.